See here. Hi, my name is Jenna Luche-Thayer, and I have worked globally for 32 years on the rights of the marginalized and held senior advisory positions for the U.S. government and the United Nations. And I'm the founder and director of the Ad Hoc Committee for the Health Equity in the ICD-11 Borreliosis Codes and the Global Network on Institutional Discrimination. And my expertise includes human rights and transparency and accountability of governance. So according to one of many odd articles that has been sponsored by $32 million in NIH grants, translational research grants, I'm also nefarious and dangerous, and I'm being sponsored by unknown and powerful sources. So I just want you to know that my husband has invited everyone to our house for a barbecue, so you can know who he is. Anyway, today I'd like to talk about some observations and solutions to enhance representation, transparency, and accountability in the process that we're undergoing. And I'm using my expert hat on this. I have personally participated in numerous federal advisory boards, and I know that federal law recognizes two valid and distinct options for public members who are participating. One can be either a representative or a special government employee. Representative provides the points of view of non-governmental entities and or a recognized group, such as Lyme patients, people who treat Lyme, et cetera. Doctors who successfully treat those with persistent and complicated forms of the disease, advocates who are perhaps promoting valid diagnostic tests, such as the nested PCR DNA sequencing technologies that uses direct detection and is currently available and can actually identify the illness before it disseminates. In contrast, a special government employee, which is what the current public members have been asked to do, promote government interests first and are under the supervision and operational control of the agency, in this case, HHS, even on the days when they are not serving on the working group. And as employees, their wide-ranging restrictions include legal, financial, representational, and research limits. For example, they are not allowed, according to the law, as an SGE, to testify against Department of Health officers or government Lyme policy, or on behalf of the human rights defenders of this group. And when I talk about the human rights defenders, I talk about the researchers, the scientists, and the practitioners of health who are getting much needed care to this patient group. They are not allowed to generate earnings from research, presentations, publications, and media events that counter the CDC's Lyme propaganda. They are not allowed to state that the CDC Lyme policy does not support human rights violations or ignores the many potentially fatal medical conditions caused by Lyme. And I want you to know that these are all on record since June 2017. They were accepted by Dr. Danius Puris, who is a special rapporteur for health and human rights. So given these considerations and options, I recommend that all members be converted to representative status. Thank you.
Thank you.